Enchanted Heart. In the heart of the sun-kissed savannah, where golden grasses swayed gently in the breeze, there lay the prosperous kingdom of Kamar. The kingdom thrived under the rule of King Obeisai and Queen Amara, whose wealth and influence were renowned throughout the land. Their son, Freddy, was a young man of 30 years, strikingly handsome and known for his humility. His gentle nature and kindness endeared him to all, contrasting sharply with the opulence and pride that surrounded him. Despite the kingdom's prosperity, King Obeisai and Queen Amara were keen on strengthening their position through strategic alliances. They had set their sights on a marriage that would fortify their kingdom's influence. Their choice fell upon Becky, the daughter of Sir Ikin and Lady Ifeoma, rulers of the neighboring kingdom of Betrayal. Becky was celebrated for her beauty, but her arrogance was equally renowned. Her parents, though wealthy, were known for their pride, making this union a calculated move in the intricate dance of power and influence. One day, King Obeisai summoned Freddy to the palace. "My son," he began with a tone that brooked no argument, "we have made arrangements for your marriage to Becky of Betrayal. This alliance will ensure the prosperity and security of our kingdom." Freddy's heart sank. He had heard tales of Becky's haughty demeanor and had no desire to be wed to her. Yet, bound by duty and respect for his parents, he acquiesced, though his heart was heavy. The days leading up to the wedding were filled with preparations and ceremonies. Becky arrived at the palace with great fanfare, accompanied by her entourage. Among them was Lucy, a 25-year-old palace maid, whose role was to assist Becky. Lucy was a figure of enchanting beauty, with eyes like sparkling emeralds and a smile that could light up the darkest room. Her presence was a stark contrast to Becky's arrogance. Freddy's first encounter with Lucy occurred in the palace gardens, where she was tending to the flowers. The sight of her, surrounded by blooms, was like a scene from a dream. Freddy was struck by her grace and the gentle kindness in her demeanor. They exchanged pleasantries, and Freddy found himself enchanted not just by her beauty but by her warmth and humility. As the days passed, Freddy's visits to the palace became more frequent. He found excuses to be near Lucy, whether it was to admire the garden or to engage in conversation. He learned of her tragic past, an orphan girl who had been taken in by the palace and had worked her way from humble beginnings to become a respected maid. Her resilience and kindness deeply moved Freddy, who began to fall in love with her. Becky, meanwhile, was not unaware of the growing affection between Freddy and Lucy. Her pride was wounded by the attention Freddy gave the maid, and her jealousy festered into a dangerous obsession. She could not tolerate the thought of Lucy, with her modest background and radiant charm, overshadowing her. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Becky's jealousy reached a boiling point. She confronted Lucy in the shadowed corners of the palace. "You think you're so special with your beauty and charm," Becky hissed. "You're nothing but a maid, and you dared to steal my fiancé's attention." Lucy, with her characteristic composure, replied softly, "I seek no trouble, Becky. I am only here to serve." Becky's rage was uncontrollable. She plotted to harm Lucy, determined to eliminate what she saw as a threat to her pride. Her plan involved deceit and malice, but her attempt was thwarted when Lucy, sensing danger, cried out for help. The palace guards intervened, catching Becky in the act. The revelation of Becky's actions sent shockwaves through the kingdom. The court convened to address the matter, and the evidence of Becky's attempt on Lucy's life was laid bare. The trial was a spectacle of tension and emotion, with whispers of disbelief and outrage filling the courtroom. Freddy was devastated. He was torn between his duty to his parents and his love for Lucy. When the court pronounced Becky guilty, she was sentenced to imprisonment in a remote part of the kingdom, far from the luxuries she had once known. Freddy's resolve was strengthened by the turn of events. He knew that his heart belonged to Lucy. The people of the kingdom, who had long admired Freddy's humility and kindness, supported his decision to marry Lucy. The news of Freddy's intentions was met with widespread approval. The wedding of Freddy and Lucy was a grand affair, not only because of its opulence but also due to the genuine joy it brought. The palace was adorned with flowers, and the air was filled with a sense of celebration and renewal. Freddy, dressed in a regal attire that highlighted his noble status, was visibly happy. Lucy, in a gown that seemed to capture the essence of the night sky, was radiant. Their vows were exchanged with heartfelt sincerity, and their love was evident to all who witnessed the ceremony. The kingdom rejoiced at the union of Freddy and Lucy. The celebration was not just a marriage but a testament to the triumph of true love over societal expectations and personal pride. The couple's love story became a beacon of hope and inspiration, demonstrating that genuine affection and integrity could overcome even the greatest obstacles. The years that followed saw Freddy and Lucy ruling the kingdom with wisdom and compassion. Their reign was marked by numerous initiatives that improved the lives of their people. They undertook projects to build schools, improve healthcare, and support the less fortunate, ensuring that their legacy was one of benevolence and progress. Freddy's leadership was characterized by his humility and his dedication to the well-being of his people. Lucy, by his side, played a crucial role in shaping the kingdom's policies, advocating for social justice and equality. Together, they transformed the kingdom into a land of prosperity and harmony. Becky, meanwhile, served her time in prison, reflecting on the consequences of her actions. She was eventually granted a chance to seek forgiveness, though she was never restored to her former position. Her story became a cautionary tale about the dangers of pride and jealousy. The story of Freddy and Lucy's love became a cherished legend, passed down through generations. It was told as a tale of true love, humility, and the victory of good over evil. The kingdom of Kamar prospered under their rule, and the memory of their reign was celebrated in festivals and songs. Freddy and Lucy's love story inspired countless others to seek their own paths of genuine affection and to challenge societal norms that sought to constrain their hearts. Their legacy lived on as a reminder that love, when true and pure, could overcome the greatest trials and bring about lasting happiness. The tale of Freddy, Becky, and Lucy was more than just a story. It was a lesson in the power of love and the importance of remaining true to oneself despite the pressures of the world. Furthermore, the story underscores the idea that justice and redemption can prevail, even when faced with significant challenges. Becky's actions eventually lead to her imprisonment, showing that wrongdoing does not go unpunished. However, it also highlights that those who are wronged, like Lucy and Freddy, can find justice and happiness through perseverance and integrity. The resolution of the story, where Freddy and Lucy end up together, reinforces the notion that fairness and redemption are possible, and that integrity and love can ultimately triumph over adversity. I hope this folktale story meets your search. Please make sure to subscribe on our channel for more captivating folktale stories. If you would like to see more story of love with great lesson learned, please comment below. See you on our next folktale story. Let us also know in the comment section the type of stories you would like to watch. Please share to friends and family.